Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive where we unpack the market's biggest stories without the jargon and without the drama. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one.
Absolutely. Today, we are diving into a real puzzler, IndusInd Bank. The stock's been climbing 5 days straight, up over 40% since March. But under the hood, oh man, the story is way messier.
Yes, it's wild. First, the deputy CEO just resigned. After a huge, and I mean huge, 2000 crore loss on derivative trades. These were mistakes that only came out after an audit, not exactly a shining example of tight risk management.
And get this, the CFO left earlier this year too. To top executives out in a few months? It paints a pretty unstable picture, right?
For sure. And that's our mission today, to help you make sense of it. Why is the stock soaring when the inside of the company looks so shaky? Stay with us, we'll unpack it without losing you in finance speak.
First thing, this disconnect between the stock price shooting up and the internal chaos, that's huge. It's like putting a fresh coat of paint on a house with cracked foundations.
Exactly. And to be fair, IndusInd is taking steps. They're admitting the losses, planning to strengthen their risk management, even pausing some internal trading activities for now.
Which sounds responsible, but it also tells you how big the original problem was. You don't call in the repair crew unless the damage is serious.
Right. So why the stock rally? A few reasons. First, remember, it had fallen hard earlier. Some investors probably thought it was oversold, a bargain move.
Plus, some might be betting that the worst news is out. Like ripping off the band aid, painful but maybe necessary.
But make no mistake, it's a risky bet. Brokerages aren't exactly throwing their hats in the air right now.
Exactly. They're worried about management stability, future earnings, and possible regulatory action. That's a lot of ifs hanging over this stock.
So, in short, yes, the stock's up. But it's happening under a cloud of real, serious uncertainty.
And rebuilding trust? That takes way longer than a 5 day rally. It takes solid results, time, and proof that the systems are strong again.
Here's the bigger question for you. Listening right now, how fast can investor moods change versus the slow, hard grind of a company actually fixing its foundations?
It's a clash of timelines, hype versus hard work.
And that's exactly what we want you to think about after today's deep dive. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share it with a friend who loves the markets.
More deep dives coming your way. We'll keep bringing you real talk on the real stories moving the markets. Until next time, stay curious and stay sharp.